Is compassion bullshit? This is a video about advanced spiral dynamics blue versus spiral dynamics teal, and about compassion. Hello, this is Charlvera Infinity with your host Chris speaking today in advanced spiral dynamics video comparing blue and teal. Teal in Ken Wilber terms is called violet. Blue is the fourth color of the first tier, and teal or violet is the fourth color of the second tier. The first tier is about personality development. The second tier is about soul development and integration of the three bodies. Many religious teachers are centered in blue. Blue is the color of mainstream religion, of laws and order and so on. You have compassion, or something that is called compassion or empathy, in all collective colors. In purple, in blue, in green, in turquoise, in teal, in aubergine. Well, the last two are also called violet and clear light. So in all collective colors you have this topic of compassion and empathy. Only it's usually warped. It's very warped. I mean, in purple you only have compassion for your own tribe, for members of your own tribe. In blue, it's mostly for members of your own religion, or for people who are religious in general. In green, you have compassion for the underdog, for the suppressed, for the weak, for the minority. But it's all part of personality development, of feeling grand, of having, I'm so compassionate. Real compassion can only happen in the second tier and beyond, if there's something beyond the second tier. So it starts to develop a little bit in turquoise, but it's still very formless. In turquoise you see that we start to see that we're all sitting in the same boat. Humanity is one. You cannot just have compassion for some people. Either you have compassion for everyone or not at all. But real compassion only kicks in teal, and almost no one is in teal. There are many spiritual teachers are centered in green or yellow or turquoise or coral. Very few in teal. Most are in Hawkins scale 500, turquoise, location 3. And this is not even spiritual, this is religious again. In teal, you start to see the bigger picture, to feel the bigger picture, to really feel one. Teal is also something that teal and plum are colors that you sometimes can access through psychedelics for a few hours or minutes. Yeah, those who have already tried out DMT or ayahuasca or whatever, they probably know this, that suddenly it strikes you that everything is love and everything is connected by love and so on. This is teal. It can be turquoise as well, but it's usually teal. And from this point on, where you really feel one, physically and in every body, and with your soul and intuition, you feel one and you feel everything is love. That's why it's called the love phase. That is where compassion starts. Real compassion starts. Everything before that is bullshit. It's make-believe, it's parroting, it's imitation. It's not real compassion. And then again, in aubergine or clear light, there's another kind of compassion that is transcending. It's really for the whole planet, for the whole cosmos. There are no differences anymore. And it's also very detached. But let's stick to teal equals violet for a moment. You all know what blue is. It's mainstream religion. Teal or violet is the fourth color of the second tier, so it's the manifestation of the same topic of universal laws in second tier, in the tier of the soul and the subtle realm and the mental realm. So it's also about universal laws. It's also about what is the divine, what is humanity, what is the planet. The same questions as in blue, but with experience behind it. It's not just believing. In blue, you just believe what the priests say. In teal, you're experiencing the truth or a part of the truth yourself. You are the witness. You don't need anyone anymore to tell you what it is. You can feel in every cell of your body what it is. And then, on the one hand, that's where compassion starts, and everything else is before is bullshit. It's just imitation. On the other hand, you can't really call it compassion and empathy anymore. It's different. It's not literally compassion and empathy means you're suffering with someone. It's not suffering with someone. It's seeing, feeling, and being the big picture. Humanity is really one thing. We are not individuals comprising humanity. Humanity is one thing. You are humanity. Humanity is you. Everyone else, every other person that stands for humanity is also humanity. There's no difference. And this realization makes for true compassion. Not for suffering, but for acting, for co-creating. The other kind of empathy, the false empathy, is making others small. If you think you're the savior and you need to save the others, then you're making the others small. You can't bring them into their power. You can't empower them. You can only empower them if you see their strength, and if you see that everyone is humanity and humanity is everyone, then this is an empowering realization. This is important. It's not about being the savior, of saving humanity, of saving the poor animals, of saving the poor plants. Yes, there needs to be something done because we're destroying the planet. But if you're trying to save them out of a suffering, out of a sense of danger and pain and so on, you will not be able to help them. First, a detachment has to happen, and then the realization that everything is one. And then you can act detached, with the feeling in every cell of your body that everything is truly one. That you're not separated from the next human being, even if he is an asshole or is trying to kill you or whatever. It's all one. Humanity is one thing. And this realization comes in teal and later in aubergine. And then if you do something, you're not trying to save those poor other victims anymore, but you can really do something out of your intuition, experience, and power, soul power. It's soul power. That's a good word. This just came to me. Instead of compassion and empathy, the real compassion should be called soul power. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on Patreon. Thank you for putting a thumbs up. If you like the video, it helps others find the channel. Thank you for all my Patreons, and see you soon.